Okay, we're live? Sweet. Now we are live.
Now we are live. Hello, everybody. Oh, I got an ad.
Oh, good.
Hey, whores.
It is a... What are you? Vacation ad? Probably an airport. Oh no, it's Google search. Okay.
Hi, Kiara. How's everybody doing today?
Oh, you robot. It's so hard. I'm doing good.
God, I'm going to be really pissed off if my internet, doesn't work.
Oh my god. Logan's internet, I'm pointing at you with a gun. Do not.
I've restarted it. I restarted the wireless. I restarted the router. Or the router got restarted, and then I restarted the wireless again.
So, what's the deal?
What's the deal?
What is the deal? What's the dealio?
You have fall time weather today. That sounds awesome.
I want fall time weather.
Yeah, we got 75 today.
So what, 3 feet of snow for you, Sprite?
What? Oh, sometimes. Hi, Emil.
Hey, Emil.
Hi, Emil. Big yawn.
Honestly, I'll take 3 feet of snow over 30 degrees Celsius.
That's roughly 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
You see what I mean? Yeah, it sucks.
What's your humidity?
Nobody wants to be
Is
in
it?
that.
What do you... I mean, I can deal with 86 Fahrenheit.
What's
86?
your... Yeah, 86 isn't bad. What the fuck are you talking about?
86 isn't that bad.
Did you forget the part where I'm Canadian?
What's your humidity, Scrub Lord?
All of us, further down south of the continent are like, oh, that's not bad.
What's funnier is that I'm, especially further down south, I'm an islander.
Oh, yeah.
You went to Florida and we're suffering, though.
That's true.
Yeah, because I was walking around without water.
Why the hell were you walking around without water?
Because I left my water bottle back in Pennsylvania.
God, child.
Also, I didn't eat anything by then.
Voice? Oh my god, turn it off.
Kiddo.
Family went ahead and ate without me, so I didn't get anything aside from 3 bites of a giant donut, which wasn't good for an empty stomach.
Fucking Emil says, we told you. I specifically told you. You dolt.
I know you specifically told me, Emil. That didn't stop me from leaving my water bottle in Pennsylvania. Thanks.
We're all
You
ADHD.
dolt.
You fool.
Thanks.
You silly Billy.
You ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
Yeah, it is all my family. They ate without me. I was over at the Men in Black ride. They ate without me. I got like 5 fries in me by then, and that's it. Yeah, of course I was dying. I was dehydrated, overheated, and hungry.
God, I actually am going to fist fight your family.
What the fuck?
Why would
I
they
like to
eat
bite
without
them in my
you?
Is that the Men in Black ride?
Yeah, they could have.
Because they're shitty and poopy.
They could have
That's why.
waited.
They could have, and even then, if they were like 8 before you got back, they could have saved you something and then just like waited there and talked as you ate. Like that was just them being fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
If I could, I would adopt you.
Then we got Chinese food afterwards because we were all very tired. So I mean, I guess
Are you there for your birthday?
I was there. I was there for my late birthday because we didn't get to celebrate it at Universal on the actual day because of Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Sophie. How's it going? Like,
Pandemic fucked up my quince.
it fucked up your kids.
Fucked up my quince.
Yes.
Hi, Missile.
Hi, Missile.
I got my food. I got my liquid. I actually have a protein shake I'm drinking.
I ate before stream. I have a drink with me, and I don't have any meds I need to take.
Got a drink with me. I've eaten. I don't take meds.
Yep.
Ever.
I have water with me. I had my lunch a little while ago. Supper is soon. Probably like half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, I got only meds.
Yeah. I love Ace Attorney music so much.
It's so good.
Wasn't that yeah, it was like I wanted to hang out with them in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter because I wanted to look around it, and they went on ahead without me because they didn't want to wait for any of the rides.
What the
So
fuck?
I went on Escape from Grimrot's by myself, which, by the way, I hate Harry Potter, but that was a really fun fucking ride. It was genuinely one of the best things I've ever ridden.
Which ride is that again?
It's the
The one where you escape from Gringotts.
yeah.
What did it? I'm trying to remember because I did also go to Universal back in.
Escape from the library.
It's not a library, it's a fucking bank.
It's a bank.
It's one of
I'm
those
just
places.
trying to remember what it fucking looks like because I didn't memorize any of the names of the rides, just what they looked like.
Yeah.
It's
That's
okay.
fine, Missile.
Yeah, that's okay, Missile. My internet is actually being a little wibbly. If we have like an interruption, that's on my end. It's slow as hell. I don't know why.
Be because of Psych.
It might be, but I don't know. Okay, so like here's the thing: we pay for the highest internet package. Like, we pay for the highest internet package they offer. I don't know why it would be acting like this.
God.
During a tantrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, afterwards I had to walk
Then-
around and try and find them, and I was halfway through the Transformers ride because I thought it'd be fun, and then my mom called me and told me to meet them at the Simpsons section, so I walked all the way there. I was very tired by the time I got there. I walked over to the Men in Black ride afterwards because I ate 3 bites of a giant donut and didn't want any more.
Mm-hmm.
Came back, they were gone. Then I had to walk over to the Krusty Burger. I waited in line, which, by the way, the lines for restaurants in Universal are just as bad. So I waited outside for a good bit, which did not help anything.
Yeah.
Once I got inside, they had already eaten without me. And what they did have left, I didn't really want, so I ate a couple of the fries that they had, and then we got moving.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What in the
Like-
bites them?
I don't know if this is just because of how I was raised or whatever, but never in my life, even if you were like 16 years old, I'd be like, leave you unsupervised in the fucking park. Just, like, stick together, because you know how easy it is to fucking lose people?
When I was
In
like,
places,
when I was
places, Universal
18,
Park.
I was allowed to like
What?
wander Disney World by myself. When I was 18,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
even
like,
then, I
that's
was only
different.
I was
That's
only
different.
wandering by myself. Like my dad asked me, "Hey, do you want us to come with you?" Because like that we were at Disney World because it was like the mascot competition, and my brother had gotten free tickets to go there because like mascots are like one of his big hyperfixations. And he had like the special needs class at Auburn that I guess they did it through that or something. But they had like the free passes through that, and they just also happened to get free passes to Disney World, and they had an extra one, so I was allowed to go with them. And like, yeah, for the most part, I was by myself in the park. And like my dad like was straight up asking me like, if you want us to be there with you, we can be there with you, but otherwise we'll be at the ESPN World. And I was like, I really don't care. Like I'm cool with like going by myself. So it's like, that's one thing. Like it's a totally different thing to be like, we want to do this while you do this, so we're just gonna leave. Like,
Without telling you anything, like, why?
Like, at least
Yeah.
say something.
That's
They
how
did say
people
something,
get
they did,
lost.
They did say something. They told me they were going to be at the Men in Black ride, but that was really far from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so still sucked.
yeah. Well, posy vibes today.
Well,
We doing phone soir.
Posy vibes.
We doing some fina soir.
That's why.
Actual price.
I wonder if I could do it in the French accent.
Universal was fun though. Would recommend.
See, my thing with Universal is it felt like there was way less to do there than there was at Disney.
Well, yeah, there is.
Yeah, I've never been to Universal or Disney or any like giant theme park out of state. I've been to Hershey Park
Hershey.
though. Yeah, it's like I've been to
I've
Hershey
been to
Park.
Hershey Park.
Hershey Park's fun. I went on my first roller coaster there. I fucking hated every second of it.
Did you get me some chocolate?
I ate it all. I'm sorry.
D. Fucking trusted you. God damn it.
Hey, I've never been to Hershey, and I don't feel like it. I've been to Dorney though.
I've never been to Dorney.
I'm never gonna forgive you for this.
Fun.
Dude.
Oh no.
So I hung out with my friend Emily on Monday. I hung out with my friend Emily on Monday during it, and it was really fun. Got pizza.
That's nice.
It was during the Carnival celebration, so it was really cool.
Oh, sweet. I
Okay.
keep forgetting that you're like a bajillion miles away from me and therefore closer. I'm like, that's a long way to go.
I forget what
are
we
2
were
hours
doing.
apart.
I
We are,
I forget what we were
Try-
doing.
We're on
uh,
the trial.
Right,
We're
you
on the
were.
trial.
Okay, so
We're
I'm
in
just gonna
trial.
press.
And yeah, let's just press and try to jog our memory.
You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know.
Fuck. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she is about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked.
Look, you don't even cook your own food. You get it shipped.
She still has a point point, though.
You told me so yourself.
You
But
told
she
me
still has
so
a point,
yourself.
though.
Shit! I remember we found a contradiction, but I can't fucking remember what it was!
Something's half baked here, alright, and it's you.
Not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet.
Oh, fuck
Dude.
off,
Okay.
Edgeworth.
Okay.
Oh my
It's not like I
Wow.
saved you
Why-
from fucking death penalty or anything, okay?
Why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean
yeah,
to do
what
that.
was
Wait.
what was the fucking
Oh, no, I thought-
contradiction? I remember she said her
Nothing.
testimony, we're all like, oh, we found that right away!
And that's why she
And
called the
now
victim
I
on the way to
forget what
prosecute.
it
I'm certain she
is!
prosecuted her to George Elizabeth, and nothing else she could drive that human machine to plunge the knife. Ah, yes!
Listen that we
You're
There it is,
right,
there it is,
you're
there it is,
right, you're
there it
right.
Yeah, he was only stabbed once!
It's only stabbed once.
Funny.
If you would look at this updated autopsy report, we found 50 more
Don't figure it out,
stab
Charles
wounds.
report. Oh my god, if Edgeworth is like, wrong, I'll be like, I'm going to jump over this thing and strangle you myself.
Go back.
Oh my god, you dumbass.
Where is it?
It's next to
This
the.
is
One
the
knife
end,
wound, okay.
bro.
Oh wait,
No.
fuck. God damn it.
It's-
Present.
You
Kill
can
her
do it.
here. You're
You can
killing
do
me.
it.
I
Fuck
believe
you.
in
Shut up, Emil! Shut up, Emil! Shut up, Emil! Shut up, Emil! I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna say minister smackies on you.
Snacky.
You're about to get slapped with legal.
I'm gonna slap you with legal, which means I'm gonna pick up Phoenix right by the ankle and slap you with him.
I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Fucking gumshoe picking up Phoenix. I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with this motherfucker.
Beatrice is like, ah, put me down.
Oh, I mean, okay, Missile, you're right about Soul Eater just being, I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker. Actually, you're correct.
Oh my, yeah.
However, there are some Soul Eater weapons that aren't used to beat motherfuckers. They're just used for, like, cool shit.
Sorry for crinkling. I'm eating some caramel delights.
Ooh,
How dare you?
Delightful.
delightful.
You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? I'll test you. My moss. Moss.
Oh my god,
Moss!
they're cooked up moss!
Oh no! Logan, your wife!
My wife!
Fucked up and evil.
My wife! No!
You gonna make me commit cannibalism?
I'm fucking devastated. I'm fucking.
We're laughing. Logan's wife was made into a bento box and we're laughing.
My wife.
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Now all of China knows you're clipped. Shut up, Emil.
Oh. my God.
Oh. Why are Ace Attorneys always so off the shit? Ace Attorney streams always off the shits.
Fucking Ace
I'm a-
Attorney.
I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What does my accent for Edgeworth change every goddamn time?
I don't know.
Trying
do
to
you
make it sound
mean?
regal.
As the judge has, like, food crammed in his mouth.
Shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. Autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Oh, I love how Edgeworth helps me, like, very subtly in these cases. Like, it's so mwah.
Yeah. Cause
I
like,
also love how Phoenix is so fucking oblivious to it.
Yes, because like it's like Phoenix, he's agreeing with you and he's helping you, you dumb motherfucker.
You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
You enjoying those fucking bento boxes there, buddy?
Yeah. This moss is surprisingly well seasoned.
Huh?
What a hug! He's my hero, really? Oh my god. Emma,
Emma?
please, you're 16.
Girl?
Emma?
Girl?
Emma? You're not
Out of
his
it.
type.
Took her out of it.
Nah, he's very gay, you see.
It's like obviously you can be into whatever you're into, but it's like when straight women are into Legolas. It's like I don't think I think you might be barking up the wrong tree. What about my objection? Nobody notice?
Phoenix.
Well, witness.
The crime scene set, right?
How many bento boxes do you have in that bag?
So many.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood.
That was just
Now I
ketchup
realize-
and rice. That would be so gross.
That's what my dad ate.
I'm pretty sure that was
He eats
supposed to be
that.
like sweet and sour sauce, but like translations, you know?
Yeah.
But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood on her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
You said over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said at least twice.
At least.
At least.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Everybody.
Make this up on the spot.
Stand up. Don't be shy.
The red
The
muffler, looked like blood to me.
That's how ghastly the whole
Is it?
scene was.
Wait.
No, you didn't.
No, you're just lying through your
Huh?
fucking teeth now.
You fucking. You're a fucking
That's
liar.
Look at the fucking picture. Look at the fucking picture.
She's not wearing a red muffler.
Yeah, you dumb piece of shit.
Hee-hoo, hee-hoo, hee-hoo.
Yeah, present it. Yep.
Miss Star, I demand an explanation.
I
The witness
your
is
shut
clearly
up.
not suited for detective work.
fucking
What?
love you, Edgeworth.
Oh, what was that about? Yeah, what was that about telling me to shut up? Suspect is not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. This photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
God damn!
Edgeworth, you're stealing my spotlight.
Like,
Edgeworth, my
Not your-
attention.
It's not your spotlight if you're the tree in the play.
Edgeworth!
Edgeworth, you're
It's
not
not
a
my.
freaking defense attorney.
Congratulations.
Oh my
Perhaps you finally
God.
found your true calling in life.
Harsh words. But good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Sean delivered?
He's not a defense attorney.
But it was there, a scarf. Not that, but something red, really. Oh, now,
What?
where were we? Witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well.
Her bangs just switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that when she switches. Like, as in, like, personality.
I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
Are you
Part where
reading
your
mine?
sister stabbed the
reading-
victim.
Did you read his mind?
Sometimes it's not clear whether he's saying this stuff out loud or, like, thinking it or, like, maybe just muttering it and other people can hear it. Like,
Just imagine he's one of those people that like kind of mutters to himself constantly, like, "What did you say? Nothing."
I really think that must be the case because people so often, like, just respond to these, like, parentheses things, and I guess it has to be him, like, muttering it to himself and just, like, just audible enough that other people
I got
might
an
be
answer
able to
for
hear.
this. I got an answer for this.
Yeah.
He's a telepath and just doesn't know it.
And people think he's just muttering to himself.
But see, he doesn't seem to question it when people respond to it either.
That's the ADHD. He's not paying attention to himself.
That's the ADHD.
This next testimony might be just be the moment of truth.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I'm just assuming I read that right.
Yeah, partition.
Yeah.
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me
Why?
confused in my earlier testimony.
No, she
would
fucking
you
didn't.
mention it? You're a
Oh, buddy.
liar.
It's really cute how you guys, like, start saying shit about testimonies, and I'm sitting here like, hee-hoo.
Anyway, the chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
Silly
You strike
thing
like
she
a
fucking
snake and
has.
bite like a cobra.
A cobra is a kind of snake.
I will fucking spit in your bento.
Like a snake.
Like a snake.
Like a snake.
That's me, Angel Star.
You snake.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Mr. Attorney?
Oh
Mr.
my
Attorney?
God.
Mr. Phoenix, right? What was your fucking name? Phoenix, right? Yeah, you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna piss in your food.
Oh, well,
Like a snake?
like a snake.
What kind of fucking snake do you know that pisses in people's food, and should I call the
You.
cops?
I
Okay, first of all, considering I wasn't my Angel Star voice to that,
Oh,
that's
no.
very bad.
Am
conversation.
I?
Oh, no.
Is Phoenix right? Me? Because every time I'll make like a little snide comment, the next thing Phoenix says is the exact comment I made.
I assign you Phoenix right, Ken.
I mean,
Oh.
that tracks. That tracks.
Oh,
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
that's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I will now be trialed for murder on the fact that this offense attorney thinks that he can breathe.
No, thanks.
No, some guys really can't handle their arsenic.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
They're venomous snake bites.
They're venomous,
God,
and
that's
I would
face.
assume most people are.
Chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
One whole oil drum. Those things are heavy.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Ow.
Uh,
Why are you
What?
saying it like that?
I love how we all are baffled.
Not my fault that Angel Star is like very obviously kind of gay for her. It's really not.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Beep, 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 beep. I'm just gonna look at what I got.
Dun, dun, dun,
Do you got a map of the place or something?
I do have a map. Okay, so she attempted to run behind the partition.
Yeah. Wait, if she was on the other side of the fence, how could she have gotten there before she got away?
Running.
Running? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
She just climbed it like a fucking ape. Weren't the oil drums on this side?
It was definitely oil drums.
Weren't they on this
Are
side?
they on the others?
Because I don't think they were over here. No, that's what I'm saying is like, so this is the car, right?
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
dumped the body here, she ran over to here, and then tried to kick over an oil drum. I think the oil drums were on this side of that partition.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Maybe?
I don't know. Let's, Yeah, they are!
Yeah, so she couldn't have kicked it over.
I think, at least. Let's press everything.
Yeah.
Hold on tight, spider monkey, is what Care said.
Air. I want to fight you for that thing.
One day we should watch the Twilight movies as a group because they're really fun to fucking riff on.
Yeah.
So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the... Oh, that's you.
Bitch! No, she means this wall next to the car.
Phoenix and Edgeworth are trying to say the same thing at the same time, and Edgeworth just like goes, bitch!
Sorry, God, jeez. That's right. Yeah, there's no fucking oil drums
There's
over
the oil
here.
Yeah.
One is knocked over, but they're not on this side. There was a wall there about 6 feet high.
She was oblivious. Oh, fuck me. She was obviously trying to hide herself. A natural thing for a criminal. That I'm doing my Edgeworth voice. Fuck me. What did you do then? Dun, 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 dun.
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said. I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
We can run that side of the fucking wall. Maybe I should press her for more details.
Yeah.
I'd like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
She was a visitor, thus fuck me. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star?
Yes, that's right.
But there was oh, fuck.
I was right!
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
How?
Like a spider monkey!
Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
Oh my fucking god. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence.
I was under the impression that it went all the way to the top of the wall.
Yeah, same.
I guess
So
not.
she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Who is adding me? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there is a gap there. Yeah, that fence
Yeah,
was
there
about
is.
9 feet high, too. So how did this
Yeah,
guy
that-
not get away?
She could have also like. This is the
I
stupidest
was
idea.
right!
This is the stupidest idea. She could have just jumped on the truck next to it and just jumped up from there.
But there would have been a dent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and plus jumping down, she would have fucking hurt herself.
Yeah.
Nobody
Unless
in
she
Ace
landed
Attorney
on the
feels fall
car.
damage.
In which case, there would
Yeah.
have been even more of a dent.
Yeah, so I was right. My first instinct of there's no way you could have gotten over that fence.
Yeah, exactly.
I have never climbed a fence that high
That
before.
poor-
And then I woke
Then I
up
woke up
arresting a
alone.
woman. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word.
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Lies again!
Phone? She can't mean. By phone, do you mean this cell phone? Discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
In memory,
It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't say, mister.
the chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall. That's right, near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Dude, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
You sealed
Hmm.
your own fate, you dumbass!
Good witnessing, witness.
Actually, no, she was right, because the reason that she got there so quick was because Emma was trying to call somebody.
Okay.
Oh, we had the phone. She wasn't on there long enough to say anything.
Yeah. She still said
So-
something.
Muffler.
Muffler.
Then she hung up.
Now I need you guys to start putting things together.
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
I didn't even ask for this. Okay. Now she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time. So listen close, rookies.
Music stopped.
Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. She picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order.
You couldn't have seen that.
Yeah!
She pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. During that time,
Oh yeah, that's you.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
when I boldly grabbed her arm, chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Bright? Yeah.
Present the
there's-
map again.
He's kind of a rookie, Missile. I mean, this is only like the 5th case he's ever done.
Yeah, he's still green.
Still very green, but he has won every case so far.
It's like compared to like Angel's, like the stuff she did before she like stopped being a detective, he is a rookie compared to her.
Yeah.
Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
Witness is a former detective. Testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
That's never true.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor?
Edward, she clearly doesn't like prosecutors.
Yeah,
Nobody
Edgeworth.
likes prosecutors.
I mean, you got a point.
You're a prosecutor.
Next question, right?
Oh.
You, who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She clearly has a grudge, Edgeworth.
That's
Everybody
yeah,
hates
Edgeworth.
prosecutors, right?
She just proved her bias, Edgeworth.
This is
Yeah,
not a reliable
the bias is that she's
witness.
right. Not
Edgeworth.
reliable. Everybody hates prosecutors. Next question.
Edgeworth.
No.
Edgeworth.
No.
Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up.
Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Order, what is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies.
No, Missile, she didn't poison Phoenix. Her gimmick is the cough up queen. As in cough up food and also cough up the truth.
Yeah.
It's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? That's exactly what lie this witness has told to the court.
She literally said she just said that she saw it all. She just said that.
No, repeat yourself, or I will kick your ass.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw?
Where? I think where. Because, like...
Where? Yeah,
really
where?
something's right.
This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
Different location? That's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
No.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard into now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, great.
So, I've got a refresher. She said she was visiting someone on the day of the murder. Good boy. I don't need to finish.
This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room.
Indeed, the security guard room is on. Fuck me, why are you. God, Edgeworth, fuck your voice, Jesus.
That's so mean.
Indeed, the security room. Shut up. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr?
How many years have I been getting the better... Look, how many years have I been getting the better of men? I think that the tables could be turned. Hey, a man has gotten the better of Angel Starr.
Okay. Order, order. Witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. Guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She's trying to set up your sister? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
Excuse me?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else?
Yes, you!
Oh my God.
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime?
Yeah, because, like,
Yeah.
difference in lighting makes no fucking sense.
Right?
I mean, I guess it can make
Music
sense
stopped,
if it
we
was
did it!
really dark.
Or the angle at which she
Mainly-
saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Why?
Oh, wrong one.
Damn it.
Oh
Rip.
no!
Perhaps you'd like to
Oh, what
reconsider,
have you
Mr. Wright.
done?
It seemed like it was the only right one. Difference in lighting doesn't make sense.
Well,
because
also the
underground,
angle-
like, part.
Here's the thing. If she had seen it from that partition, like she had said, like she had seen it from the chain link fence, she would have actually had a view of her, like, raising the knife and stabbing, right? But if she was viewing it from the security guard station, I don't think she would have seen that. She would have been seeing her from the back. So she wouldn't have actually seen her, like, stab anything.
Then who took the picture?
Yeah, who did that picture?
We did. But we've been over this.
But how?
Oh, she wasn't
Oh,
over
no.
there!
Did you forget the camera in the bento box?
Wait, who's the mayor? No, but like if she was in the security room, how could she have taken a photo with the bento box from the other side of the chain link fence?
That girl can still run.
All the way over there?
Yes.
Is she like Dragon Ball Z teleporting or
Did
something?
she just fucking use instant transmission?
Somebody else had to be there,
Okay.
right?
Somebody else had to be there.
Yeah.
right?
Anyway.
Okay, here we go.
It's a two-man job. It's gotta be.
This is a fucking cowboy?
Did the cowboy take the picture?
Oh my god! You think he knows how to use a camera?
What the fuck? I didn't that. There's no way that she could have taken that
Enter
photo.
button. It's the enter button.
Oh my god. Kara says, if that girl runs too fast, she'd knock herself out with her bubbies.
Plus
No.
heels.
Here's the thing. If she
What
fell
heels?
over, they'd be perfect pillows. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
That is. Oh, she
I mean,
likes
as
it.
somebody, if somebody with a pair, if you lay face down and you have big enough ones, they will just like squish into your windpipe,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
which is unpleasant.
It's fine.
Yeah, that would be.
But she lied and said she saw it from B Block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change?
Difference in
Distance?
distance.
Can I say?
Because she said that it would. Yeah, save scum.
Yes, hey, scum.
I would say that distance to the crime would make sense because she did like run over and arrest the person. Or so she claims.
Difference in lighting. I'm gonna try lighting.
If it's in the-
It's a difference in
and then
lighting.
If that doesn't work.
Lighting. What does that mean? Oh, okay.
The
No,
music
yeah, it was
stopped.
distance.
Okay, do you want to restart from last save?
Well, I mean, we still have lost one still.
Okay. Let's do
It
distance.
changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. Distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet.
But it's on
I
the
don't
second
see how that would change
floor.
the
I mean,
But it's
There's
on the
also the
second
chain
floor.
link fence.
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness.
You
Yes?
ordered the squid wheels, right?
Ooh, squid wheels.
Oh, you can't have
Try it.
them now, actually. Oh,
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam for my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
I wasn't in the station, so I waited. Boyberry. Witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
Down.
Before I knew what I was doing, I felt myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Huh.
So you gotta go all
I
the
tell
way
you?
around.
What?
Oh!
But I tell ya!
That's quite a
Sure, our
detour.
chair scraping upstairs.
Probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
What?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. That doesn't sound right.
This changes things considerably.
It was that woman over there in the defense's chair who stabbed him! I know it! I have photographic evidence! I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastics fork.
That's not very,
It's not very fine.
Wanna talk, Mr. Wright?
Yeah.
Miss Star, are you drinking Pepsi for breakfast? Yeah, what did you have for breakfast? Nothing. I am doing better than you.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. No, it's not. It's just a shittier spoon.
It is!
It's just
I
a
love
shittier
sporks.
spoon.
I love
I will not
sporks,
stand
though.
for this.
They're not pointy enough to actually stab anything like a fork is, and they're like a little too slotted to work as a good spoon.
I think you've just been like emotionally wounded
You
by a
just want
spork.
to learn how to use a spork, my man.
They're not usable.
To you, maybe.
Just get a fork and a spoon.
No.
Like, you can't use them as a fork.
I mean, if you're using a spork, you're not trying to like stab something. You're trying to stab it enough to scoop it into the spoon half.
No, just use a fucking spoon then.
I love how we're having this argument.
If you're gonna use a spoon, just commit.
Mr. Wright, Miss Sky, can we get back to the proceedings, please?
We're just having an argument over fucking sporks.
Mr. Wright, Miss Sky!
If I could have a choice that's like, fuck, you use this and he's just like, no!
Alright,
I'm sick of it.
Edgeworth,
Oh,
Edgeworth,
shit,
Edgeworth,
dude.
what's your opinion on this? I use my hands to eat food. Next question.
That doesn't seem like Edgeworth. I feel like he has a perfectly wrapped like set of utensils that he brings for every lunch, and when he goes to eat his lunch, he actually sets them out like he's at a fancy dinner.
He fucking
Yeah.
would.
He would, but also I thought the idea of Edgeworth eating things with his hands is very funny.
Also him just
It is
saying
funny.
that to just get them to shut up.
Yeah, he's mostly
I
saying
feel-
that to make them be quiet.
I feel like Edgeworth is the
Yeah.
kind of person that eats pizza with a knife and fork.
He
My
would.
grandpa, you're describing my grandpa. You're just like you are talking about my abuelo. My abuelo does this. It's not my
The
fault.
takeaway from
and-
this is Miles is a grandpa in a 20-year-old's body.
I mean, he is gray
Yeah,
haired.
obviously.
He's
Yeah, I thought we
great.
went over this.
Oh,
How
shit.
early do you think Miles Edgeworth grade?
He's been
Uh,
like this since he was a
15.
kid, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been like this since he was 8.
Oh my god, his hair went gray at 8 years old.
Old?
He got the genetics to gray really early.
Oh my god.
But except it's like super duper early. He got it more than anyone else.
God.
Like you thought me getting specks of gray hairs at like 16 is bad? Get a load of this guy.
I just found a gray hair recently. I was like, ugh.
Sir said you need to check your utensil privilege, Logan.
What do you mean check my fucking utensil privilege? Sporks suck ass. I'm sorry.
I
You're
love
so
how
right.
we went. Oh my god. Okay. I love how this conversation, ADHD brain, my god. But like, I love how this conversation went from sporks to eating with your hands and your utensils to gray hair, and then went right back to sporks.
That's just how it is.
So right.
And because we all have ADHD, none of us ever questioned the change in topic.
That's just how it is. If you can't keep up, that's your problem. Sorry.
Sorry.
They scoop what?
Because I said they suck ass. Emil said they scoop ass. They're not as strong.
Strong. god.
I can make a joke here, but I'm not gonna.
You fucking better not.
Why is Ace Attorney always like this? First it was Pepto-Bismol.
Anyway.
What was it? Pepto-Bismol whiskey or whatever?
No whiskey, god damn it!
Pepto whiskey.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm huffing paint right now.
Oh, you're huffing Pepto whiskey. I thought we were over this.
There's another one for your compilation of Pepto whiskey.
Oh my god.
Pepto whiskey merchandise when?
When I have enough followers to justify me making a merch store.
Yeah. And so,
Well,
by the
know
way,
what we need
people,
to do.
do not mix Pepto-Bismol and whiskey.
Do not
Causes
mix Pepto and
internal
Bismol and whiskey.
Causes internal bleeding.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself really fucked up.
You're gonna have to go to the
I mean,
hospital.
I mean, unless you're here for a good time and not a long time, I guess.
No, don't. Just
I
drink
mean,
whiskey in that case. Just drink whiskey. Just drink whiskey.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
you
why
don't
drink
have to mix
Pepto-Bismol,
Pepto
that's
with
really-
it. In fact, I don't know why that you would. Like,
Me, who can't have whiskey anyway, that would just have the same fucking effect.
You're here. Look, D, you're here for a fun time, not a long time.
Yep.
Emil clipped spork discourse.
Good.
Amazing.
Missile, this is a joke, but also, are you sure you don't have ADHD? Because if you say yes, this is normal to this kind of conversation, I have a surprise for you, bud.
Question some things. But obviously we're not doctors. Soul.
Would you like another caviar lunch? That actually looks really good.
Absolutely!
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
He just slaps the caviar out of the judge's hand.
Ow! Ow! Technically, Emma's closer. Can you, like, move Emma?
Pick up Emma so she can reach.
Do we have any evidence to stop this? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were objecting to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna save the game.
We got so fucking caught up in the fucking sporks that we forgot what we were doing.
5 minutes between witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make a pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
What the fuck is the matter with you, Phoenix?
A lot.
Got lunchboxes that Thai pasta and nuts, Ricky.
Why are you
Actually, that
taking
sounds
so
really good.
long?
Some people like it that way.
Everybody hydrate.
You just
Oh, I
tie
already
each
drank.
individual spaghetti into a little bow.
Yeah, hang on. Knotted pasta.
Is that actually a thing? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the thing. Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, people do it.
Knotted pasta.
Makes me think of that one TikTok recipe.
Huh. Pasta knots.
Yeah,
God.
they're
Hmm.
pasta knots.
Here, I got a picture.
Spaghetti sliders, that sounds good.
Spaghetti sliders.
Spaghetti sliders
It's made
does
with
sound
garlic
good.
bread knots.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
delicious.
that sounds delicious.
Oh.
We're talking about food aside from Ace Attorney. food.
Kara
Gotta focus.
said, we didn't see the forest for the sporks.
What?
Because the phrase is, you didn't see the forest for the trees.
Oh my god.
Well, wouldn't it be more like we didn't see the cafeteria for the sporks?
Whatever.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up.
A 5-minute blank,
you-
isn't that strange?
Strange.
Exact result will be bow tie pasta.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with your 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
Dad,
Judge!
I don't think you could like murder anybody and get away with it. I think we'd immediately know.
Yeah, the judge is kind of a
Sick.
dipshit.
Yes.
But you have
Can't
the
wait for
instincts of a
Easter
killer.
too.
You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act that way. It's inconceivable.
Yeah.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in a testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it. We scared that one. We scared that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That
I've never
was
heard that phrase
too close.
You don't typically screw cans.
Yeah, I feel
shut.
like
That's
it'd
what I was
technically
like,
be we screwed that lid shut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like I've never heard that phrase before.
Well, I think I might have a mild fever. I feel sick.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's not good.
I know.
probably fine. Anyway.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
For it?
Oh,
There it is.
why?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Oh,
you
no.
were the Squidwheels, right?
Oh, she's mad. Ooh,
Oh.
Edgeworth,
mad,
she's trying to
mad.
feed you rubber bands.
I'm aware, right? I'm just going to not eat this. I'm not going to waste my fancy cutlery on this.
That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
I know. Not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you.
Huh?
I have a decisive evidence.
What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah,
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
This is 3 lunchboxes stacked on.
Woohoo! A triple decker!
I love him! I love him so much!
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
I'd spit out that teriyaki!
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
You wouldn't dare spit out teriyaki. That shit's good.
the lunch lady motto says, "You won't be disappointed."
And I expect like a little like star to like after she winks appears from her eyes.
Yeah.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time?
I sure hope I pull out lunch. What do you think I have in here?
Another camera?
She just
Well, yeah,
has a
but-
her bag is just a portal into the lunchbox dimension. That's how she's able to conjure up so
Fucking
many.
she pulls out a lunchbox and Phoenix is like, "That's a normal lunchbox," and she pulls out a Glock. You
It's
ordered the
actually
gun,
her su-
right?
it's a-
Wait,
it's
hold
actually
up.
her s- It's actually her subspace compartments. She's secretly a Cybertronian.
you ordered the gun, right?
And then you hear a gunshot.
Look at the stream.
God fucking help me. You ordered the gun, right?
Ordered the
Wait, hold on,
gun, right?
I gotta turn low latency back on. 1 moment.
Mr. Wright, you ordered the gun, right?
And she's like pointing it directly at him.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene.
Tell me why the music
No
stops.
shooty, shigooty.
And now to the matter of the victim's
yes.
shoe. Did I not bring this up?
What?
Thanks for the resubs, Brett.
I don't know why that just went through. It just gave me the notification. Hey, you can show your 5-month sub streak, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Shoe proves it. It's a flawless, decisive evidence.
It's really not.
You know, that could have been planted.
Yeah, but again,
Maybe she like
she did cut her
accidentally
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She cut her hand.
that was established earlier because they're like, "What's wrong with your hand?" She's like, "Oh, I cut it."
While I was killing him.
Little
It doesn't really
Butterfingers on the
prove that
knife
she
there,
killed
huh?
him.
I know that.
I do know that.
I don't know that.
I do know that.
Don't.
I do.
Don't. Click
do.
enter, please.
Hold
The
on, I have
music
to
is
update my
looping.
sub goal. I have to update my sub goal.
I had to update my sub goal.
Hi,
Which is
Classy!
not ejection.
Hi.
Ejection.
Did I do? Yeah, you did the line right.
Ejection is what Phoenix Wright says when they're playing Among Us.
Oh, Classy, thank you for the host. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on, I have to put food in my mouth.
Yeah, just like the judge.
What?
Just like the judge.
There was blood found on the shoe?
Judge, spit out the rice.
That evidence wouldn't be accepted in court.
Yeah, but like, you really think Ace Attorney cares? Every
Remember,
time
this
you
is
guys
based-
are like this. Every time you guys are like, this wouldn't happen in like a courtroom, I'm like, yeah, but like, here's the
It would
thing.
happen in the Japanese courtroom.
Well, some of
The
this
Japanese
wouldn't.
courtrooms
For one,
Some of this
in the
wouldn't.
Japanese courtroom, they probably would not let the prosecutor hit me with a whip.
Yeah.
You know that?
Soul,
I don't know that.
We've never been to Japan, so we'll never know.
say your fucking line.
Cute. That's my line.
Hey, lunch lady, fuck, Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Rabba.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Edgeworth, where did your accent? There it is. Why is
There
this the
it
first time I've
is.
heard of this evidence?
As I've already said,
Not all of them.
I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Girl,
That's why I
what?
took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Did I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any
sure hope
case,
that's a
Your Honor,
polycule and
I
that you're not cheating.
I can't accept this as evidence.
I can open up this tissue box.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
I've been breaking that law. I've been breaking that law a lot.
As
So
you
is
know,
Edgeworth.
right? Oh,
Case in point, updated autopsy report.
I'm pretty sure those have the approval of the police department because they have to be taken from the forensic team. In other words, this shoe is legal evidence, at least for the time being.
Are you? You're not in my stream, are you? Or my stream server? Are you on True Classy? What is your follow-up question, Classy? Oh, my Hi, Buzzing. My stream server is actually private right now. I am going to set up a public one, like, eventually, probably very soon, since I've hit the 100 follower goal. But right now, the one that I stream out of is privated because it's like, just like, it's for my closer friends. Can you have chicken nuggets? You can have some nuggies.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm taking the special sauce.
Why are you taking the special sauce?
I want it. I want to
my
eat
God.
it straight from the fucking container.
Don't do that!
You are a
Doing
fucking,
it.
you are a fucking animal.
Would you want me any other way?
Did you read this line?
Yes!
Okay.
Look at her, you made them cry! Because you took the sauce.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective.
You have mentioned this.
As I mentioned previously, she has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can
That
see, it was
does
approved by the police department as of today.
Then,
Oh my God.
Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ugh.
is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
As he's making like frustrated grunts.
You can at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaint is almost seven.
Judge, swallow your fucking food.
It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law.
Follow it!
However, this is really good teriyaki.
Judge, please, you're gonna choke on it. Please, God.
Please don't.
It seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Victim's shoe added to the court record. Ooh, a milkshake does sound good.
Oh, shake.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Missile, what does that question mean?
What?
Did
What?
Edgeworth become skinwalkers?
Huh?
What?
You wanna, like, elaborate on that, buddy?
I'm so confused.
I am Confucian.
I'm concerned.
Should have mentioned those. Okay.
Oh my god, buzzing!
I know buzzing. I know that's like I know that's the jokey joke that Logan's making every time he like talks as the judge. Saying that if he keeps doing that, he will choke on his teriyaki, and we will have to deal with the judge's death in the middle.
Yeah,
of
the
court.
judge is like, she keeps giving him lunch boxes, so whenever I go into judge mode, I'm like pretending that I'm actually eating food. to keep up the character. That's called acting. I'm acting. I stayed up to 4 a.m. last night learning how to do a French accent, and it's still bad, but I can do it.
You stayed up until 4 a.m.?
Yeah, learning how to
I
do a
believe
French
it.
accent.
Oh my god.
That's not even that late for me. I've stayed up to like 7 in the morning before.
Shall we remember the "Why are you awake" situation?
Yeah.
Why are you? Yeah, me. One morning you were up with Robin, and like you're I think you were showing them how you do Penumbra's wings.
Yeah.
And I wake up. I was like, okay, time to check stuff as I'm getting ready. Why the fuck is Logan and Robin in voice chat? And I just popped in. I was like, you guys got to hear my. I literally just woke up. Voice is like, why are you awake?
you sounded angry.
Yeah, I wasn't, but this is how I sound like whenever I literally just woke up. Like, why are you awake? It's like, I couldn't say. I was like, oh, okay, and then I just left. I was like, I gotta get ready for work. Bye.
Alright, I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results.
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Why didn't you just tell the truth?
God, Edgeworth!
Don't make me laugh. The dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
This is when the suspect is admitting she did it. The false test. Wait. Hold on.
Odd.
The false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, mister. Let's just get this over with. And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime?
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with the shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. She was my secret weapon if that should happen.
That, or you planted
This-
that.
See, entered her shoe.
Shoe she was
Did the
wearing?
blood on the shoe.
See this fashionable basket I have here?
It carries more than lunch boxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you in your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did.
Logan, I'm going to cough on you,
Logan.
swear to God.
Logan, if you choke on stream, none of us are gonna be able to save your dumbass. I hope you're aware of this.
You have a friend that just voices the judge as Foghorn Leghorn? That's fucking amazing.
Oh my god! Did I not know that was the chicken's real name?
You had to
Did you
Google
have
him?
to look up Foghorn
Yeah,
Leghorn?
I didn't know that was his name. I thought he was just called the chicken. I would have
That's-
believed it.
That
The
this is how
chicken.
you know that Soul is the youngest person in the room right now.
No, guys, I know who he is. I just never knew he had a name.
I know, but still.
We actually used to keep leghorns.
God damn it.
Aw.
Foghorn Leghorn does not really look like one. They don't
No, it
have
just
the
looks like a generic chicken.
they don't have the brown head. They're just all white. Anyway, so you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The suit does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, the man was stabbed after all.
Actually, I have to swallow before I read Phoenix's lines.
Oh my god.
Finally actually eating the lunches he's been given because he realized that he's not going to be able to afford food this week.
Amazing.
No, he's saving them for that exact reason.
Speaking of
The
And that
teriyaki
blood
is
belonged to
cooking.
the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe.
Speaking of food, I should probably go get some real quick.
Eh,
Maybe out for.
You can't-
Yeah.
You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
Yeah, you have to do like a DNA
Claim-
test for that.
claim to know something about blood tests, Ricky?
Ah,
Speak up!
well, blood comes in 4 types: A, B, O.
Logan.
Again.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Did you
And and AV.
Did you?
ABO,
No,
and
stop,
then the
stop,
pause.
stop, no, Logan,
Yeah.
did you?
Did I what?
You know what you fucking did. Because of this, you're gonna fucking die now. Like, I'm sorry, straight up. No, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm just gonna kill you right fucking here, right goddamn now.
In Minecraft.
Oh, not in Minecraft, in real life. Fuck you. Thanks everybody for coming to the Ace Attorney stream. We're now switching over to Logan's public execution.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh shit.
However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
Is
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Right.
actually, can we differentiate between million types of with all the blood tests out there? Yeah, I read that correctly though. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person.
I don't think that's true.
You have
Ace
okay,
Attorney world
with
it
blood,
is.
with blood tests, you can like if you have this, there's like in order to determine if it belongs to a specific person, you have to do a DNA sample
Yeah.
and match them. You can't just look at the blood and be like, this is type A, and this person's type A. Therefore, it's the same person's blood. Or so I hear.
The blood is in my possession, therefore it is my blood.
That's pretty specific.
Had gotten a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. They said there's very little doubt that it could be anyone else's but Miss Launa Skies.
But what if it was her sister's?
Why the fuck would her sister be on the scene of the crime? Are you really trying to put a child who is considerably, like, looking up to you as a mentor figure right now on the scene of a crime as a murderer?
I'm not. But I am saying that as sisters, their blood could be similar enough that without a DNA test, it could be indistinguishable.
Yeah.
Put the words back in your mouth before I make you choke on them.
So the suspect's blood was found in the victim's shoe. I'm out of cookies.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman Edgeworth. Your accent, please. Keeps leaving.
I was afraid he was gonna say that.
Should be afraid I say a lot of things.
I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Oh, dear
Oh,
Lord.
God.
Ew.
So,
Ew.
what would that taste like?
It tastes like peppered fish guts.
Doesn't answer the question fully.
Like it hot, Mr. Wright. Like your client.
Isn't enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe?
Yeah.
Save.
Save.
Even I have no clue here.
There's gotta be, right? Let's look at the court record.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Trace of the victim's blood.
Trace of the victim's blood. It doesn't say her blood.
She cut her hand.
And she cut her hand, but not with that knife. Was I fucking right that it was planted on there?
No. She said that she cut her hand while she was stabbing him, remember?
Yeah, but there's no trace of her blood on there, so we have to get that tested. It only has his blood on there.
There is a problem with it.
Yeah.
Look at her shoes. And then look at this shoe.
I
From
think that's the same shoe, just in black and white.
No, this shoe is white. If it was white, it would show up white there.
I don't.
whose shoe is that? Did they say it was his shoe or her shoe?
It was her shoe.
It's her shoe. So it's not the right
Victim
shoe.
shoe. No, victim shoe.
Oh,
Victim
fuck.
shoe.
Damn it.
Okay.
Why is the victim wearing the same kind of shoes as her?
I don't know. Maybe they go shop. Maybe they used to go shopping together. Why are you asking so many goddamn questions?
Yeah.
There's gotta be a problem with it, right?
Yeah. Like. I'm still looking at that knife and going, well, if they tested that knife, the blood on that knife, they would have come up with 2 different types of blood, too, on that knife if she cut herself with that knife, killing the dude.
Yeah.
Then
But it
tonight,
doesn't
then.
say that.
I'm not
Really?
presenting anything.
Yeah, so we say there's a problem and then we bring up the knife. If we're correct.
Pray to a god.
Yeah, there's gotta be a problem. Yeah, it's... You're always supposed to, yeah, but they will also sometimes switch it up just to, like, trip you up. So
Yeah.
occasionally it'll be like, do you want to press? And you're not supposed to.
Yeah, like sometimes there are a few times in like in the second game, and I think even the third game where it's like, hey, you want to press on this? And I'm like, yes. Then it's like, haha, asshole. There was
The
nothing to
game
press
is
in the first place.
actually... Ace Attorney is actually really good at training you to do specific things and then pulling the rug out from you.
Yeah, it did that in an earlier case to us, too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence, a clear contradiction.
Gleam in your eyes. Still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. You couldn't take the heat, could ya?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is
First and
contradictory
last
about
time
the
judge
victim
will ever
shoe?
say that.
Wait, what?
I made a joke that that's the first and last time the judge will ever say that.
It's true.
Mhm.
Show us the problem with this evidence.
So, was...
But no, that's not going orange. That's not going yellow.
I don't think it's gonna...
Unless it's not supposed to. Maybe try the bottom of the shoe?
I mean, we could try.
That'd save us all.
Could
I don't
try
think
the
it goes
bottom
yellow when you're.
because-
I don't think it goes yellow when you're doing this, Logan.
Rotate the shoe. Yeah, I think it's the shoe sole because
Rotate.
rotate.
Logan, stop.
Rotate.
Stop. Logan.
Rotate.
Logan.
Rotate.
You are so goddamn annoying.
Rotate.
Like you're actually the worst. Okay.
I'm like literally the most amused, like easily amused person on planet Earth. What is the problem with this shoe?
I think it's the bottom of it, maybe. I don't remember if like it glows yellow for this kind of stuff. If it does it on like an investigation. Or we could just be fucking stupid and there's nothing wrong
We
with the
could
shoe.
just be fucking stupid.
But there's
We've
gotta
done
be,
that
right?
I mean,
mean, sometimes Ace Attorney, I mean, we've mentioned this, Ace Attorney will be like, hey, look, something is wrong here, maybe? And you're like, yeah, there's something wrong. And then Ace Attorney's like, haha, fucko. No, there isn't.
If the oil drum was knocked over, we don't see any blood on the ground. Why is there blood on the bottom of the shoe?
Yeah.
The bottom of the shoe, Logan.
I'm trying. I keep forgetting what the controls are.
Oh my god, you're too busy rotating.
I wonder if you notice. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. It'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Your Honor, she just threatened me.
Your Honor, she just threatened us.
Phoenix, Mr. Wright, I thought we've been over this. Every single witness has threatened you at least once. Get over it, grow a hair.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. Could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of a shoe.
Got that picture, baby.
Yeah, there's no blood on the ground, so...
Oh good, I can't save now.
Well, hope for the best!
I mean, it'll only cost you 2 anyway. We'll be fine.
Yep.
The problem lies in the footprint.
Print?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Ah! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
This picture only shows a
He was
part
killed
of the
somewhere
floor.
else.
So there could have been bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
You want to kiss me so bad it makes you look stupid!
You're talking about yourself, buddy. You want to kiss me so bad it makes you look stupid.
I want to kick you really hard in the shin.
And then kiss me.
So that I'm going to steal the rest of your teriyaki.
I didn't get any teriyaki, I just got squid wheels.
I'm gonna take your squid wheels then.
No, I need that.
You do not.
I'm so hungry, Edgeworth.
Borrow some of Gumshoe's instant raw, you'll be fine.
Order. Well, witness.
Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright, but... It's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction, but then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh,
Was he killed somewhere else?
that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
You know, it's not my job to figure this shit out. It's actually the detectives.
Yeah, and if we're
Goodness.
discovering this in the fucking courtroom, they're pretty shitty at their jobs.
Everybody stretch and
Everybody
hydrate.
stretch and hydrate.
I want to
Good
stretch too much.
stretch.
Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Phoenix are all in a polycule, but Edgeworth pretends that they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's to save face.
He's as we say, a tsundere.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
You whore.
What?
I see. Now I get it.
Yeah, what?
A witness is more than devious than I gave her credit for. You were hoodwinked to the very end. She slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
Chief Prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. I'm not doing the growl again.
Rattle.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Wow.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Oh.
Your soft little. Oh.
Oh.
Well. I see.
Anyway,
I see.
Water? What does that mean? Phoenix! You fucking moron.
boyfriend of Jesus Christ, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Boyf of my friends.
What? Oh. Let me fucking speak, Jesus. Both of my husbands are stupid. I could kiss them both, but I won't.
Kara says, I think the oil drum is filled with lies.
It's not! Genuinely.
Well, don't get it, Mr. Wright. I want to know the reason she knocked it over. The real reason?
Ah, you don't mean.
Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that will become evidence against her.
What? That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to the murder. Fuck! Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Hey, that's a prosecutor specially. Erasing evidence.
Thanks.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please!
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But
Enough. There's no need for further debate. Verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
It was not.
The court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Where is it? Come on, we can all feel it.
Hold it!
There it is.
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side?
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying that my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well,
I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox? A lunchbox called evidence.
What the hell is even in that?
Looks like, is that corn?
Is that yellow rice?
It looks like corn and beans.
It can't be.
my stomach would have like the worst time with that actually.
It can't be corn and beans.
We're discussing way too hard about the evidence lunch.
Maybe it's like yellow rice and beef, and then whatever. What is this on top? Is it onions?
Maybe
Or like pickled radish or whatever?
Something like
they look
that.
like they look like Micanites. They look like Micanites.
It could be pickled onions, is what Emil says. It could be Mike and Ike's.
Could be Mike and Ike's.
Micanite.
You like
Corned
Mike and
beans
Ike's?
with Mike and Ike's.
Corned beef and Micanites, delicious.
Where your boyfriend at? You got a boyfriend? Is he getting you food? Is he getting you candy? You getting you Mike and Ike's? You like Mike and Ike's?
Shut up! Shut up!
It could be eggs and rice.
Oh, yeah.
Could be.
And pickled onions. Wait,
it's Mike and
witness,
Ike's, not
don't
Daniel.
tell me you have something else.
Time for deliberations is past. Jesus Christ. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court.
I have nothing but contempt for this court.
Edward's like, fucking shut up before you dig yourself into a hole.
Threats don't scare the cough up queen. Look at this.
Oh
Look
wait,
at
that's
this
you. My bad.
graph.
A photograph.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest. The white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
She didn't say that!
I see no room for
Why
error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey! It's clearly wet!
Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum.
Wait, just one sec. Let me just
There it is.
For a half second I thought I had the actual full song and I was just gonna let it go.
I
You're like,
brave
you know
music,
what?
but it's Angel Star and in the caption says Lana Sky is going to prison.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyways. I'm sorry, Mia.
It's the end of Ace Attorney. Thanks for coming. There's no more games.
Ah!
Wait, you're not. Yeah? Huh? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. For 5 seconds, I asked you to be fucking silent.
Emil says don't move.
Oh, press enter! Connor, I have nothing but contempt for the court.
Oh, good God almighty.
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Give up until the bitter end. Don't make me come down from the afterlife to do this again, goddammit.
It's the last piece of evidence. Oh shit. I skipped it.
Dumbass.
Your Honor, wait! What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore?
How quick? Do you ever think that the judge misses, like, quick cases? Like, do you ever think he misses, like, having people like a defense attorney and a prosecutor that weren't these motherfuckers.
It's gotta, right?
It's gotta, right?
Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
The fuck up, right?
This last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
Oh, right.
Was this
Are you
like,
saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
what? It wasn't freaking approved.
Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem.
You
Right or
never
wrong,
think.
I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
First of all, before we do that, may I mention something real quick that might...
Well, okay,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think that's what you need to point at. That's gonna be important for later.
Muffler.
I'm pretty... Yeah, muffler.
Muffler.
Thanks for your time. Anyway, I think it might be the shoe. It's in water, right? It would have washed off.
You're right.
You sound so surprised!
Well, but like... Well, it's not really in the water.
I mean, it's looking at its reflection like it's crossfading in a music video.
Who is that
I
I see.
Staring straight back at me.
So what did I come back to?
Hi!
When will my reflection show?
I don't know.
Hi!
Okay, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough.
Okay. I'm gonna get copyright struck by Disney.
Rat's gonna find us, guys.
I cannot say right now, Miss. Oh, okay. We're just gonna have to. Okay, it's either shoe or it's muffler. Well, I don't like. This is so obvious.
Yeah, it's so obvious, but I don't think you need it right this second.
Shoe.
Turn yellow. The music stop.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh no!
No.
I should have saved!
I couldn't save.
Okay. It's gotta be the fucking muffler.
Ah, dude, it's his fucking wristwatch, obviously.
Learn the damn thing backwards.
Problem in this photograph is here. What is. Oh, that's you.
This?
God, Soul, I was right
Looking
the
at him.
first fucking time.
Sorry, I thought that was for later. Something poking out of my car's muffler because it's not the car, it's fucking yours.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler escort.
Your Honor, you are not that fucking stupid.
The judge just chugs stupid juice before every try.
He has to be spoon-fed information.
You are not this fucking stupid, Judge.
Fucking mom said
wait,
you
no,
are
wait,
not that
no,
stupid.
no.
You cannot be that stupid. You went to law school.
I'm just like, I'm imagining that one fucking combo from a video I saw that was like, Judge, don't you ever wish that sometimes you could start over your life? Well, if you want to start over the Mario Kart level, you just have to press exit. You are not this fucking stupid, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Care says he ain't have enough Pepto whiskey.
He's had too much Pepto whiskey.
That's so much Pepto whiskey, guys. Muffler is also a part on a car or a motorcycle, Your Honor.
I think the judge is like 400 years old.
I mean, I'm pretty... Is it the same judge in The Great Ace Attorney? Hang on.
Oh my god.
I need to do a Google real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Oh my god, it basically is!
Oh god.
He's got fucking English tiny glasses and everything. I'm going
Oh
insane.
my god.
Read your fucking
I'm sending
line.
a picture of it in. Hang on, I'm sending a picture of him into the voice chat for him to be shared.
Fucking Emil in the Hall of Fame drew a circle around the fucking scarf poking out of the muffler, and then underlined muffler or scarf and pointed to it.
He's going insane. There's another judge in the series that looks like he's in a cult. And I think this is the judge we currently have. He's millions of years old now, probably.
He does not know what a scarf is. You can clearly see it. There's like a part in like the fucking second or third game where, oh yeah, I'll show the stream. There's a part in the second or third game where he's like, I'm not gonna be able to be here next week, so it's gonna be my brother. And then an identical judge shows up.
It's not the second game, I can tell you that much. I'm pretty sure it's the third.
Fucking. This is so much.
Oh god.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Think of it
hold
as-
on.
Okay, I'm gonna get water. My throat feels weird.
Add a new sword.
I think I'm legitimately getting sick. Cheers.
Oh, great.
Oh god. Such is the life of working retail, unfortunately.
God, if I go downstairs, grab the thermometer from the kitchen, and find out I have a fever, I'm gonna go insane.
Like,
Understandable. Have a good evening.
please look at it.
I see no muffler or scarf. There's like clearly a piece of fabric sticking out of the fucking muffler.
I hate him.
This.
Logan, have you turned into a bird of some kind?
Oh my god.
Patrick voice. Look at it.
Look at it!
Look at it.
Look
Look at it!
You will
went
look
to
at
law
it!
school! You passed the LSATs!
Look with your special eyes.
He's actually like, he's like old person, like practically blind.
The plot twist is that Judge never went to a law school or anything. He was just some dude that they found.
They
Like,
put
they
a
just
fucking
found on
robe
the
on him
screen.
and just were like, you want to be judge? And he's like, sure.
Sure.
And now, like 50 years later, he's still here because they haven't revoked his license yet.
Let's continue, shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? I don't know, maybe a muffler.
Maybe a muffler.
Or a scarf. Some kind.
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Very insistent on that.
Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not gonna be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
I love seeing the extra exclamation points they put in there. Like, yeah. Yeah. Got nothing else to add to that. Yeah, that's me. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
Worse than last time he'll say that.
Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Boop.
Cell phone.
Miss Star, recall your testimony for the court.
Oh, yeah, right. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Muffler. Ah! Ah!
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Woo!
I didn't say anything about your excitement.
No, Moss,
I
they
think
were talking about how at one point Phoenix said something and they used 3 exclamation marks. Anyway. Well, it seems we have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
Sus.
Shut the fuck up, Sprite.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the guard the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so.
Ah, that was close. But we made it. At least for now.
Be fair, Moss, you said what's wrong with my excitement, and I thought I said something personal to you, not that I just, like, offhandedly mentioned the exclamation points in Ace Attorney.
Eject the cough syrup queen.
Cough syrup?
That's what Care said.
Cough syrup? She's a detective, not a nurse. I'm insane. Anyway.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It is lunchtime after all. He's still hungry?
Okay, no, I want to point out that like little bit there was supposed to be from Phoenix's mindset, and the text box said judge. Just wanted to point that out. They made an error, a boo-boo, if you will.
Okay, that's our to be continued sign. I know we technically have like another hour after this stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Just because like we keep getting into the middle of things and then having to end, and I don't want to keep doing that, so
yeah,
Fair enough.
because we don't got the brain cells to remember everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do not.
I love you all so much. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Mass Effect. I'm super stoked for that because I've been obsessively thinking about Mass Effect for the last week.
We know. We love you for it.
I love Garrus.
We know.
Yes.
Well,
So tomorrow we'll be playing Mass Effect. If you want to follow my Twitter for updates, that's at Alien Boyfriend, ALIEN, and then the word boyfriend. If you want to follow my YouTube channel, that's where all my VODs go. Every single VOD I post, except for like a couple of them, have been archived there. I think we have like 99 VODs now, last I checked.
wow.
Yeah, so if you ever want to rewatch a stream that you really, really loved, like this stream, or if you want to catch up on streams that you missed, like if you want to rewatch or if you want to watch through all of the Ace Attorney playthrough before now, if you missed it, they will be up on the VODs channel for you to check out. That is linked in the info box below the stream. It is also linked on my on my Twitter, sorry. But anyways, I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much, and thank you so much for coming out. You guys mean so fucking much to me. Like there's no way I can explain just how much you guys mean to me.
Aw.
Yeah. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Bye.